Well, here we are at Camp Creative for the introductory freshwater saltwater fly fishing course. These guys, it's amazing, they're only in their day 3 and the casting ability of them is quite impressive. We're on the Bellingen River in beautiful New South Wales. We're looking for a bass, but we haven't caught a bass yet. We've got some theories, but the main theory that's probably the most correct is that we haven't actually got a fly on with a hook. But we're going to do that later, and we're going to catch ourselves a bass. Enjoy your fly fishing. Well, here we are, another new morning at Camp Creative 2018 in Bellingen, North New South Wales, Australia. And today in our fly fishing course, we're going to have a go on the water for some bass, and the guys are now making their way down to the water. Just rigged up their rods and got flies on, ready to go. Different flies. Some are surface flies, some are subsurface flies. And we're going to be casting them into these close by pockets of the river here. And there's a couple of guys just down on the water already, and they're going to be having a cast in towards and under that tree line over there. And just underneath me here, we've got another student making his way out onto a little area, a bank area out there, and going to be casting up underneath that structure. Let's see how we go. So we're up at the other end, and we've got another little corner here under the trees, and we've got one of the 3 Garys, which has retained his name through the course. We've got Gary, we've got Gaz, and we've got the Phantom. And Gary's just casting here into this corner, which suits him. He's a left-handed caster, and so he's able to utilise that spot there by using his left hand to cast and to get underneath those trees. And he'll just work out some line to the length he wants, and he'll just put that fly in or out under the trees. Great shot. He just got in the shade area there, and that'll give him an opportunity to bring his fly along. So we've really got floating flies. There's a floating fly in the water, and that's replicating the cicadas. You can hear the cicadas in the trees here, and hopefully we'll have a big bass just turn up and grab that cicada imitation. You can see a little bream in the water coming towards you. We've got everything here. We're in real brackish water, so we've got saltwater species and freshwater species like bass crossing over. Bass will inhabit saltwater. They need to come into the saltwater to spawn. And this area here is a brackish area, which is half salt, half fresh. And that'll be determined on how much rainfall comes into the area as to how much fresh or how much salt there is. Peter, one of the other students in the course. This is the first time Peter's ever had a go at fly fishing. And he's doing quite well. So he's got the fly up in the air now, casting some line. Well, he lost the line out of his hand and quickly recovered it. So these guys are picking up some techniques as they go along, doing some good little recovery things and just working everything out. But to think these guys had never lifted a fly rod before in their life, only 3 days ago. Well, we've actually had 3 full days, and this is very early of our 4th day. And all of the guys are achieving adequate casts to get themselves some fish and put the fly further enough away from them and to the areas where the fish are. So there it is. So we're making our way back, and here we are. We're just off the road here, and this is the classroom facility, and we're just getting together, and we're going to be doing some casting on the grass very shortly. The boys just getting back together.
Now let's watch the line. The line hits the water before the fly does. So we need to have our trajectory, even though that's a tight loop, it's going, so let's aim a little bit higher, and let's get this one like this, and then it will come down together. Casting upwards into the wind, we'll be lifting it, so we would angle the board slightly this way, while we're false casting. If we want distance, we can shoot a little bit higher, but we try and get our line set out underneath the wind. The lower we are with the wind, the lower we are, it's better chance to have a penetrating wind. We all know that. It's much more windy. You're in the aircraft, we've got the wind outside, and it's like 200 miles an hour, you know? So we know that we need to get under the wind. Now with our fishing on flat, if we've got wind behind us, we need to penetrate again, quite hard with the loop, backwards, and we can open up the front a little bit. That's when we have our loop control. So I'm doing a tight back and more over the front, and the wind, here comes the wind now. So I'm penetrating, now I'm going to take the advantage of the wind. I'm just going to size loops, tight loops, big loops. And how do we use those? So we know that with a tight loop, we can get quite a good penetration into the wind, and therefore quite a fast line. So with fast line, how could we use fast line onto the water? What would we get? We're getting distance, we're penetrating the wind. So in those situations, they're probably going to be around what type of fishing we're going to try to have longer casting on and have to penetrate the wind. Yes, all applications, a lot of fishing, but primarily estuary and flats fishing, where we're casting smaller flies, which work with tighter loops because they're not quite in danger of getting collision on the line, and with floating line we can get those tighter loops and again have our best chance of avoiding collision. If we want to use a sinking line, we open it up. Remember yesterday we used the sinking line, we could open the loop up and boy that thing that it casts like a big spinnaker sail and use the wind if we can. So what I'm going to do now, let's watch the line. The line hits the water before the fly does. So we need to have our trajectory, even though that's a tight loop, it's going, so let's aim a little bit higher, and let's get this one like this, and everything comes down again.
Well, here we are on day 5, our final day, and we're entering into the afternoon, which is our wrap-up time, and the guys are just going through the casting, or various casting techniques, and just practicing and just honing the last skills of each cast. Just trying a few different things, and you can see Gary over there, who's second from the left there, and he's just trying some different things, bringing the rod tip onto the other side, and now he's casting just as a normal fly cast. And right up the very end there, Phantom, he's just casting, just trying a few things, getting his haul going. And it's down this end here, we've got Peter. Peter's just standing down there in the shade, you can see him, and he's just going to have a cast, I think, just start some, he's hauling again, and it's got the rhythm there, haul, 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 haul. That may be some of the best hauling I've seen him do, so it's interesting when you have a break for a while, just if we've done over some coffee, and just come back out there and start again, and things will start to come through. Yeah, not too bad.